Hey troops, it's Roy from McGeek's Adventures. What? Oh shit. Hey troops, it's Roy from McGeek's Adventures. Woo! Broadcasting from the green couch with Panda. Hi Panda, and little heart bunny thing up there. Hi. Broadcasting from the green couch in the Clintonville section of Columbus, Ohio, and yeah, winter's back. You can put in all your Game of Thrones jokes and blah 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 blah. So what are we doing today? Besides the fact that I have the day off after OhioCon because I'm old and tired. Okay. So what else was going on this weekend? Uh Guess what? True Detective season 3. Yes, I'm one of those people who saw season 1 and went, um perfect series? No. Not by any means, but you want to talk about lightning in a bottle? Holy crap. Um And I mean, if you go to Facebook, at least on my feed, you've got all these companies that release T-shirts with logos and quotes from TV shows, movies, and whatnot. Russ' little line about time is a circle made it on one of those T-shirts. Um, I love season 1. A lot of us did. I remember one of the most fun things that happened during season 1 was watching online. Just people's reactions every episode, every week. Like, wow, what's going on? Is Russ the killer? Wait a minute, what's going? The fun, constant chatter, people sharing ideas, theories, yada 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 was so fun, and it's like, ooh, what's season 2 gonna be? I caught season 2 from like the halfway point onward. Um, and that was, if memory serves, that's when people actually went, okay, they're getting better. Season 2, unfortunately, is notorious for they're trying to capture lightning in a bottle again. Square peg, round hole. You have Vince Vaughn, Rachel McAdams, this long laundry list of hot talent and yada, yada, yada. This convoluted plot about missing jewels and drug running and a bunch of us joke that, you know what, if they transpose seasons, if season 2 were the first one, I'd be like, hey, Vince Vaughn being serious, okay, and then season 1 became season 2 and just would have been epic. Would have been magnificent. I still remember distinctly, watching one of the episodes from season 2 where Vince Vaughn and Colin Farrell's character, they're talking about, I forget what exactly, but they're sitting at a kitchen table. Both of them got guns hidden, under the table and blah 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 blah. And bless their hearts, they're trying so hard. But you're listening to this dialogue and it's like, you realize when you wrote all of that stuff between Rust and Marty, the whole of season 1, literally the muse went, you know what? I'm going to give you bonus mojo because you're going to write some cool stuff that people are going to remember to the ends of days. And they tried to reproduce all that stuff. And it wasn't a horrible scene, but watching this, it was, I don't want to say painful because, like I said, it wasn't horrible, but you could tell they're trying so hard to do the scene. And now you're wondering, oh Lord, what did they do to season 3? Okay. Good news. Let's just get this over with. Okay, good news. It's not season 1. Let's be honest. That, like I said, lightning in a bottle. Good news. It looks like a really good sign. Okay, to be frank, I caught this last night, 9 to midnight. I was really kind of tired. So brain's kind of addled a little bit. I do want to see it again. It's worth seeing again. So honestly, seriously, if you liked season one, do it. Go for it. You're not going to regret it. Okay, now for the more in depth thing, spoiler shield. Spoiler shield. You're getting your warning right now. If I tell you Bruce Wayne is Batman, it ain't my fault. All right. Okay. Okay. Everybody. You, the one that just walked into the room with a snack. Spoiler shield. Okay. Are we done? Remember, I tell you anything right now, it is your fault, okay? Good, we're done. All right, what's the basic plot? You know what? We're not going to do that way necessarily. I have notes. Season 2, they tried so hard to just recapture everything. And it sounds like for this season, what they realized is that, okay. What is the show? Some of you want to punch me for this, but just hear me out. It's like a grown up. It's like a grown up Law and Order in some ways. No. Sit down. All right. You're not going to hear the dun dun dun. All right. What I mean is that you get so caught up in season one with Marty and Rust and the whole cast in general, just the way everything interacted. This is about season 3 is about the story with a cast that carries it, but it's very Law and Order-ish where you're going to focus on where this story is going. Like Law and Order, sometimes you get kind of annoyed with the parallels from one to the other. Case in point, one of the problems I had when I saw the first previews for season 3, 2 kids got kidnapped. It's a case that's spanning time. You kind of did this last time. I mean, it looks cool, looks creepy, blah blah blah. But are we doing this all over again? Remember, Law and Order. Okay. What happens is that, as you saw from the previews, the case that is haunting Mahershala, I'm sorry, I'm so bad at pronouncing your name. I'm sorry, Mr. Ali. I'm really sorry. Mahershala Ali's character is a kidnapping case, or a missing child. Let me rephrase, like missing child case from 1980. The 2 kids you see riding bikes. It's the sad, unfortunately, it's kind of really sad that these things haven't changed. Where they go off to do stuff everyone thought was okay, they don't come home. And what happens is he and his partner, played ironically by Steven Dorff. It's like, holy crap, it's Deacon Frost. Dang. They're actually, it's a fun contrast to season 1, because season 1, Marty and Russ, they're partners. They ain't friends. They become friends by the end of the series, but they ain't friends. No, partners in the most strict work way possible. And this is different. They're friends. I mean, are they really tight? As tight as you can, because this guy's got to try and keep you alive. But they're buddies. There's this fun scene where they're where when they're doing one of the flashbacks, or Mahershala Ali's character is talking about what they were doing the night of the kidnapping. Like, we were working cases. Yeah, we were working cases. No, they were just hanging out drinking beer at the local scrapyard while they were taking shots at rats. Okay, PETA's going to hate that, but they're buddies. That's what you did. You're in a small town in Arkansas. You're a detective. I mean, what happens? And then something like this happens, and the crap hits the fan. Again, more parallels to the way Law and Order does things. Like season 1, we're looking at 3 timelines. First timeline is the present as the story moves forward to 1980. Second timeline is 1990, where Ali's character is giving a deposition, explaining the case, blah, 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 blah. And intermittently, he says, so are they going to overturn the guilty plea? Crap. Now, never mention of who they're talking about was found guilty, but again, more parallel season 1. You got a timeline going on here where things got ugly, apparently. So you've got that thread going on. The third timeline is in the present, or pseudo-present, 2018, 2017, whatever. He's 70. and apparently a documentary crew is doing a special on the case, and they're talking to him. And again, like in season one, you get these intermittent bits and pieces about what the heck happened, at least in the present. At this point, Ali's character is living at home with his son. He talks a lot about how remembering the keys is helping bring back memories, yada yada yada. You can see throughout, the classic, and a picture's worth 1,000 words. When he's interacting with his family, his son and his daughter-in-law, the looks of, is he all right? Is he better? So trying to get that feeling, across all three timelines, bits and pieces about what happened in the case. And what happens is, obviously the children are gone, they're missing. Dysfunctional parents taking care of them, yada yada yada. They're questioning everybody. They find the son, they find the boy. And unfortunately, again, similar to season one, remember, I said spoiler shield, I wasn't kidding, all right? They find Ali's character in Nam was a long-range reconnaissance patrol specialist. So he's tracking. There's another one of those moments of how close he and Dorf's character are. Is you get as all these volunteers go looking around, all these cops looking around, all these characters off on his own just checking stuff out. And of course, one of the cops goes to Dorf's character and goes, "So what the heck is he going all the way over there?" And Dorf's character's like, "He was LERP." I think LERP was the way he put the acronym. But in Nam, this is what he did. He would go off for weeks on end, find people, and make sure they weren't found again. So he wants to go over there. Brother knows what he's doing. Just leave him alone. And as he's tracking, he's finding tracks of these kids, or one of them. Finds two homemade dolls, and eventually finds the child. And again, parallel season one, child is laying down in a cave, hands together like in prayer. In one of the Ali won the Best Supporting Actor Oscar for Moonlight. Was it 2 years ago? Yeah, 2 years ago or 3 years ago. And you're reminded in this sequence why he won the Oscar. When he first finds a child, that moment of shock, and then afterwards, he's calling him back of like, "I found the boy." They're doing, and you see him, as hours pass, he's just chain smoking like crazy, and Dorf, bless his heart, he's like, "Dude," and you see the anguish, the rage, they talk about I think, was it 24 hours, I believe, is what police talk about in a case like this. And you hope, come on, let me find him, and you see his despair in that moment. At the same time, you also see Dorf's character. You see, like I said, they may not necessarily be the best of friends, but they are friends, and they are close. They don't find the daughter. So of course, they're still fine. They're still searching. Like I said, spoiler shield, okay? So I can remember season one. Why are you all questioning? Cole's in the deposition room being Rustin Cole and basically being, "I'm done. What's this bullcrap about?" And you find out the bullcrap is about the fact that the killer's back. Or maybe they never found the killer. Dun, dun, dun! This one, the twist is that they get fingerprints, and at this point, it's 1980, they're able to take those fingerprints, and over time, it goes into a database. But when the second timeline kicks in, they tell Ali, the people, the cops doing the deposition, they let him know that, yeah, her fingerprints are loaded in the database because might as well. Her fingerprints came up at a robbery scene. So, oh hell no. That's all in episode 1. Episode 2, the buildup of the case, figuring out where this is all coming from. And right now you're probably going, great, so this sounds like rehash of season 1. Okay, in some ways it is. Remember, like I said, we're parallels to Law and Order. So in some ways, you see the same patterns, blah blah blah. The beauty of it though is the details, the amazing work that this cast does. No, it's not the same dialogue. Remember that. But it's still magnificent work. And in some ways, it makes it more interesting to watch, because now all of a sudden, you're not expecting this, this snappy Aaron Sorkin kind of repartee back and forth. You see a dysfunctional dysfunctional father, bless his heart, who's lost his kids and is basically falling apart. You see family members who are like, there's some weird crap going on. All of this stuff that, again, layers and layers, adding that depth that you got from season 1. The multiple timelines, because, you learning bits and pieces about what the heck is going on. And the thing that's easy to forget too, and in stories like this is, when things end. This is a wonderful reminder that nothing ends. Well, ends when you die, but no, it doesn't end. Things have a tendency to just keep on chugging along, especially when you least expect it. So, there anything else? I'm sorry, like I said, Ohio Con was this week in Anime Con, so I'm a little punchy right now. But yeah. So yeah, I don't remember how far this is supposed to go. I believe, I imagine they're going to do like a similar run of 8 episodes or something like that. So hopefully don't have to, what's going to happen? Yada, 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 yada. Yeah, I told you spoilers now. End of episode 2, you're left going, oh boy, Ali's character's got issues. Oh boy. Yes, I'm being a stinker. I can do that. This is my YouTube channel. Anyway, so kidding aside. Okay, yes. Lots of parallels with season 1, lots of similarities. And, there may be a part right now going, do I really want to? Yeah, you do. Like I said, they figured out what they want to see. At least I imagine that's what one of the things that happened. Is that, okay, what do we want? And they found it. You have a very unique, powerful way of looking at a case like this. Yeah, you're using similar tricks, yada, 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 but the details, the depth, the layers there, it's really, really, right now, it's pretty dang cool. So there you go. Wow, I've been babbling almost 20 minutes about this. I need to stop. Anyway, so hey, y'all have a good week. May the odds be in your favor. May the force be with you, especially as you're trying to get through this wintry junk outside. And as always, be good to each other, peeps. All right, and to everyone I saw at Ohio Con this weekend, hey, glad you guys had a good time, or at least I hope you guys had a good time. Yeah, so y'all take care. Bye. Peace. Always peace.